it's Mo and I'm in the craft room and I'm doing a little gardener today. This is a nice wall hanging that is perfect to have the kids help you with. I have this silicone flower mold and it was sent to me by Wholeport, and I'll have a link to their website below. They sent it to me for review, and I was originally going to do resin, and I might still do resin in the future, but I thought I would do something a little different and do some plaster of Paris. Now I have this plaster of Paris that I bought, and it takes 1 part water to 2 parts plaster. So I have this container and I have 1 cup of water in there, and I'm going to put 2 cups of plaster in there. I'm going to sprinkle it in. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to try to pre-color it a little bit as well. Alright, there's 1 cup of the plaster. I have a mixing spoon. And remember, any of this stuff that you're using in the craft room, don't use it in the kitchen anymore. So if you have stuff that's getting worn out, it's the perfect thing to bring it down into the craft room to use just exclusively for crafts instead of throwing it away. Now you want to make sure you get rid of all of the clumps. And I need 1 more cup. And I'll sprinkle that in. And use that as kind of a guide, not, you know, it has to be that way. If you're feeling like it's starting to get a little thick, then ease up on it. Mix it a little more. Make sure that you aren't getting any clumps. And that's why I have gloves on, so I can get in there and break up any clumps that I need. Alright. So I got that mixed pretty well. I'm going to take some acrylic paint in this medium yellow. And I'm going to squirt some in there, and I'm going to mix. This stuff always sets so fast on me, so I am going to hurry and get it in here. And even if it's not mixed as well as I would have liked, meaning the color of the paint, I'm going to just lop it in here because I plan on painting it anyway, but that kind of gives me a little bit of a base coat or a primer. Alright, now I'm going to just take my hands and spread this around. Now I'm going to kind of smooth it a little bit, and I never get this especially smooth. Alright, now I'm going to take some wire. I just happened to get this in the floral section at the dollar store. I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to put it right in toward an edge, and then I'm going to smooth over it again. I'm going to add just a little bit of water. Alright, so I am going to let this sit. This has set up, and I'm removing it. And it came out pretty nice. I had a couple of air bubbles, but overall not too bad. Just remember, next time I'm going to do it with a little more water and a little less plaster in the ratio. Now you could use regular acrylic paint, which is what I'm doing, or you can use like a patio paint. Now, because my mixture was a little thick, there are a couple of bubbles on there and stuff. That will get covered by the paint. I don't think it will be a problem. Now, mine is going to be in a covered area, so I'm not real worried about it. And if you do have it outside where it's going to get rained on and everything, then I would do it with like a patio paint. I'm going to paint this whole thing yellow. I'll do the middle a dark brown because I am going for a sunflower look. And it doesn't have to be a sunflower. This would be really cute if it were pink and pastel-y, bright colors even too. But one of the things I wanted to show was the versatility of these molds. The silicone molds can be used for the resin, but you can certainly use them for plaster and do all kinds of fun things that way too. And with the plaster, it's really fun for the kids to be able to paint them. You could do several of these. You can either have the kids help you with the plaster or not, but you can certainly let them paint. And you can have a whole wall of scattered with these different flowers with everybody's different interpretation of them. Here's the plaster sunflower all finished, and I put the triple thick on there, and the hanger's on there. It's not very smooth back here because I'm not a very good plaster pourer. I'll have to work on that, but that's going to be up against the wall. You'll never see it anyway. Thank you for liking this video and commenting and watching, and we'll definitely see you next time. Happy crafting!